Alright guys, so I covered this once before in another video, but I don't think I was actually able to show you exactly what I was talking about. Replacing CV axles. Let me just show you something here real quick. I have the Kia Sedona and I'm replacing the right side axle assembly. Now this is the one that I had to do the control arm on. Now if you look in there, there's the clip. You see how the clip is hanging out? What you want to do is the opening right now on that clip is at the 9 o'clock position. You want that opening to be at the 12 o'clock position. The reason being is if you go to put the axle on, you can actually fold that clip into the splines. And then guess what? You're going to create a nightmare for yourself because you can jam everything together. So what I'm going to do is get in there. I'm going to put that opening to the 12 o'clock position. So now the opening falls down. So now all there is clip all the way around. So now the axle has a taper in it on the female end there. See that? And that'll center the clip so this way everything goes together. If you don't do that, like I said, sometimes it works. Sometimes you'll get it to go in. A lot of times you won't. So I've seen people fight with these things. I made a clip out of mechanics wire just to give you a quick idea of what I'm talking about because some of you may not fully understand this. So let's pretend this clip is on the axle shaft. Like I said, this is just mechanics wire. I made a clip. If you have it hanging in a 12 o'clock position like that, when that end of the axle, like say this is the receiving part, when the other end of the axle, or even like say this is going into the tranny, there's going to be a tapered piece that this has to go into. So this will self-center the clip as it goes. Now, if the clip is on the side like that, at say the 3 o'clock position or whatever, what can happen is this can go like that, and guess what? You're jammed up on the splines. And I've seen people, hammer in an axle and absolutely mutilate the receiving end and the axle itself. Obviously, that's going to make for a bad day. If you're trying to pop an axle out, also, let's say you're hitting the axle on the big end. You're hitting it to try to knock it out of the transmission or off the intermediate shaft or whatever. You're just trying to knock it. Say it's not moving. Drive it back in a little bit, rotate it 90 degrees, quarter turn. Just rotate it and then try hitting it again. And keep doing that because a lot of times what will happen too is when the clip is on the inside, the clip will be hanging up in the receiver groove that it's stuck in. So it could be hanging up and not coming past the splines. So if you rotate it, because you don't know exactly where it is, because you can't see it obviously, if you rotate it and you get the opening at 12 o'clock position, now all of a sudden it'll self-center and the darn thing will come out. That's exactly what I had to do to this one. I beat on it, it wouldn't come out. Rotated a quarter turn, beat on it, wouldn't come out. Rotated a quarter turn, hit it once, bink, it popped right out. So anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. I hope that helps you. I'm going to have to throw this out because I don't want somebody to accidentally think it's actually an actual clip. So basically just going to mutilate it. And that's about it. So if you're getting anything out of my videos, hit the like button. If you could, please subscribe. I'm going to get this thing back together and then I got to do rear brakes on it. Real simple. It's just heads and rotors. It's a real simple setup. So that's it. Have a great day. Keep wrenching.